Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Are you here for the counteroffensive news? If you're for that, it's theater number 3. This is theater number 1. We have a different kind of news here. And these news that we got here are about Russian Federation preparing for a new stage of the offensive. Ukrainian Chief Intelligence Directorate states. So, it must be true. This comes from Ukrainska Pravda from today, 16th of July, Saturday 2022. So, Russian Federation preparing for a new stage of the offensive. The Russian Federation is preparing for a new stage of offensive operations, while the threat from Belarus is currently not as high as it was in February before the invasion of the Russian Federation. Source: Vadim Skibitsky. Every time I read this name, I'm thinking about exhibitionism, like another person who likes to. A representative of the Chief Intelligence Directorate of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine during the 24/7 National Joint Newscast. All right, must be true, must be official. Quote from Skibitsky. Military intelligence records. The activity of the enemy today. These are not only missile strikes that are launched from the air and from the sea. We see shelling along the entire contact line. Along the entire front line, there is an active use of tactical aviation attack helicopters. Hey, hold on. I thought that the Russians could not be in the air because of those air defense systems that Ukrainians got and destroy everybody. And I thought that the Ukrainians have the supremacy in the air. Is that not so? I guess not. All right, let's go further than that. All right, it says that undoubtedly, preparation for the next stage of offensive actions are underway now. Details. However, Skibitsky noted that there are currently no signs of the formation of strike groups in Belarus, which were previously formed in February of the same year before the Russian Federation's large-scale invasion of Ukraine. But he did not rule out that the threat from this direction may increase. You're not an idiot. Could be. Now, quote, there is a threat. Today, its level is not as high as it was in February, but over time it may increase. All right, I might get a better job. The chances are that I will get a higher position and I will be great. Okay. Zero value of what I said, zero value of what this guy said. There is a threat. We know that. Today, its level is not as high as it was in February. We know that. But over time, it may increase. No shit. Maybe decrease. How about that? And I'm quoting, if we talk about powerful strike groups, primarily Russian, which we created in February, before the invasion, there are no such signs today, but we do not rule out that in the future, depending on the success of the enemy on our territory, a regrouping and strengthening of the Russian presence on the territory of Belarus is possible. Yes, very smart. According to intelligence data, units are currently rotating in Belarus near the Ukrainian border. And I'm quoting, during the rotation, the number of troops stationed near our border will be increased. Good. And secondly, we see that certain units, missile units, air defense units, aviation units, remain on the territory of Belarus. They can use it, the territory of Belarus, to launch missile attacks or missile strikes, said the representative of the Ukrainian Chief Intelligence Directorate. Yes, they do the same thing they did to you at the beginning when they invaded from Belarus. They got to Kiev and said, hope, we can get you if you want. And they didn't even try, even though this corporate mass media stated, oh, the Russians failed to take Kiev. No, they're doing the same thing they're doing right now. Keep a portion of their army over there, so they keep you guessing, and then they do their hanky-pankies where they really want to do the hanky-panky. So the same thing here. They keep troops, they keep all kind of stuff in Belarus, so you are always distracted by what they're doing over there. And in the meantime, the real hostilities occur in the east of Ukraine. So yes, this is everything what this guy said. It makes sense, and I think it's a fifth grade level. But nevertheless, he had to say it, and I'm glad he said it the way he said it. So there's no doubt. You know, sometimes people beat around the bushes. He said he did it in generalities. So generalities, and this might be in the future, could be, blah 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 blah. Okay, that's very nice for expressing that. But the thing is, the Russians are already posted 2 more videos before this one regarding their attacks. They will increase their offensive, and the pause time, the rest time is over for the Russians. Now, it doesn't mean they have the capabilities to really start an offensive. That's why we will see. But as I stated before, and I keep on stating it, Russians have a very high level of reliability, or at least they do what they say they will do, which that builds a kind of trust. If they say we're gonna punch you in the face on Sunday at 12:33 p.m., they will do it, most likely, because they keep their word in this kind of dealings. So yeah, I'm waiting for that counteroffensive that president of Ukraine, in charge of Ukraine, the guy who's actually on someone else's payroll, said that the attack, the counteroffensive must occur, and they will certainty, they will retake the southern part of Ukraine that was taken by those evil Russians, and they also reserve the right to use the American long-range missile systems to strike Crimea. I was like Kharkiv, Kiev, what the? Okay, Crimea, because they claim, and for some good reason, I guess, I will give them that Crimea is unrecognized by them being Russian territory or Russian Federation's territory, so therefore is fair game to be boom, boom, boom. We'll find out if that's gonna occur, and I'm guessing that if that occurs, the Russians will retaliate in kind, not proportionately, but I think twofold, threefold, whatever, like they always do, and they did so far. So we're gonna attack on all fronts, all directions. The offensive is ready. Thank you very much for being with me. Not the Ukrainian offensive. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.